Hi, this is Janet Wakeland with RemARKablyCreated.com and the Remarkable Stampers. Today, in our edition of My Digital Studio Monday, I'm going to show you how I created the camouflage background that I used at our Go Army banner and some of the other embellishments and projects that I used for a recent Army-themed party that we threw. So what I did is I started with an 8.5 by 11 piece of background. You can get to that through your photo books. And I went ahead and I selected a punch that wasn't as defined, or at least what I consider as defined as some of them. So let me find lots of tags. Number 4, that was the shape that I went with. And then I just started filling it with color. I just started filling it with old olive, more mustard, craft, and things like that. I adjusted the shape as I filled them, and let's just copy that for just a second. And I just started moving forwards and backwards, just started kind of layering them, and I just filled the entire background until I had something like this. Once I had all of the punches filled, I went ahead and added a drop shadow, and I then clicked put a drop shadow behind all punches so that again I had that shadowing on all of the depth of my paper. Once I had this full sheet looking the way that I wanted it to look, I came over here to File, I clicked Save, and then the next thing that I did is I went over here to Share Project and I exported it to JPEG. Now, to create my various banners and things, what I had was I had a couple of options. First, some of them what I did was I went ahead and I just created a photo box, and essentially what I'm doing is I have my own background paper now, camouflage background paper. And so I'm able to come over here to Photos, and because I exported it as a JPEG, it is now background paper. And so I have it to work with. And in the case of the MREs, the Munchies Ready to Eat, I used a full sheet just because I'm lazy, and I laid the smaller tags, which I was then able to cut lines in between. Or for Nicole's photos, again, I did the same thing. I created 2 banners. I was able to cut those and then mount her photos on some really pretty espresso cardstock. For the munchie tags, or not the munchie tags, for the tags for the potato bars, I pulled a banner image that was open from one of our designer kits, and I just laid that down on top of the paper because I could see the paper through it. And let me see if I move the banner here for just a second. You can see that it's an open outline. And then I was able to just trim around it and put my skewers through it. For the Army, what I did there is, again, this is my own background paper, so I was able to go to our punches and make some sweet little one punches. And let's just go ahead and bring this banner over. And I'm just going to quickly size it. And what I did was I have to, in order to make this, so just put any paper in it. It doesn't matter what paper you put in it. And now I'm going to double click on it, replace image. And now I can go to that Go Army JPEG that I created. And now I have the camouflage in it, and I can use that for lots of different things. So a real quick tutorial for you on how you can create your own paper, and then how you can use that paper either then as the background, laying something over it, or how you can fill punches with it. So I hope you have a lot of fun exploring some of the other creative possibilities with My Digital Studio. Thanks for watching today. God bless.